What's going on? It's your big brother, Trennis Henderson, Trend Genius. Welcome back again to another exclusive video. This is a very informative video. I'm going to let you know how people get around in Thailand. Okay, as you can see, I'm in the wonderful freedom place called Thailand. The vibes and the atmosphere is good. It's just warming up. It's only about 2:49 afternoon, and I'm currently about to head to the mall, but I just want to tell y'all how affordable, for lack of terms, how cheap it is simply just to get around and commute in Thailand, okay? If you come into Thailand and you don't drive, you're perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine. Most people out here don't own a car in Thailand, okay? Most people just get around on the back of truck taxis like the ones you see right here. Okay, I'm actually gonna walk up on one for you. Most people get around on these little tuk-tuk truck taxis right here, and it only costs 10 baht to get in the back of one of these and go all the way from the end of that street all the way down to the end of the next street, or the end of the same street. All right. And usually when you get in the back of one of these, and matter of fact, folks, these are everywhere and throughout Thailand. Okay, you just simply get on. They blow the horn for you. They blow the horn for you if you're walking on the sidewalk like that lady up there, or you can flag them down. Right, they're coming right here, or you can flag them down. Okay, and they'll stop on the side like this one is. I think they're on a break or lunch break or something, but I don't know. But they'll stop on the side, and you just simply hop in the back and just get up there and just sit down. And if your destination is at the end of the street, wherever you're going, you just hop off wherever you're going by pressing that little bell up there. You press that little bell, it'll make a little ring for the person in the cabin up there, the truck. They'll stop, pull over. You get out and you pay them 10 baht. Okay, you pay them 10 baht. 10 baht is, let me calculate that. 10 baht is 31 cents in United States dollars. Okay, let me see if I got 10 baht on me right now. I don't think I have. I got 5 baht on me right now. Okay, so this is 5 baht right here. If I had another one of these coins that make 10, okay, this is like 5 cents, basically 10 cents. Okay, but in United States dollars, that'll be 31 cents you spending on just traveling in the back of the truck van, the little truck tuk-tuk. Okay, not exactly sure of the official name of that, but somebody comment below exactly what the name of these are. Okay, another way to get around in Thailand, as you can see, are motorbikes, motor scooters. Okay, they're everywhere. Okay, as you can see, people are riding their motor scooters. That's what most of the locals drive, is these right here, but they are also driven by Grab workers. Okay, if you want to book one of these Grab bikes right here to commute you to the mall or wherever you're trying to go, you simply just get on your app on the phone like this. And I don't know if you can see, can you click? Okay, you can see, right? All right, that's the Grab app. You go up here to transport, you click transport, and it's just like Uber or Lyft. You put where you want to go. Let's say we want to go to this location right here. You put wherever you want to go. You choose the pickup, and it'll show you all the different prices for the Grab. Okay, now it's just like Uber or Lyft. You can book cars, you can book SUVs, but if you want to save money and get something that's more affordable, I highly suggest you to book, every time you book a Grab to come pick you up from somewhere, always get the Saver bike. Okay, as you can see, the Saver bike is like 26 baht. Always get the Saver bike, it's more affordable. The only thing you're doing on the Saver bike, you just ride on the back of somebody else's moped. Okay, that's all you're doing. And most of these Grab workers, they can drive really good. They know the streets. And another thing is, when you get on the back of a Grab bike, it's really quick because they can go through in and out traffic. They don't really stop. Some of them don't stop at red lights. I don't know if they're supposed to or not, but you can get to where you're going really, really quick when you're on the back of a Grab bike like those guys are right there, because if you try to book a car off Grab, it's gonna take you forever to get there, and plus it costs a lot. Now, if you're traveling with a lot of people, maybe your husband or your wife, or you got kids or family members, you're gonna definitely have to get your car. But just remember, it's gonna be slower getting there and it's gonna cost you a little bit more. So again, most of the time, the prices for the Saver bikes, they come out to be somewhere around 20, I haven't seen it go no lower than 22 baht. 22 baht to like 50 baht. And the only time it'll get up to like 50 is when you going throughout, like going at times like where it's peak traffic times. You know, like when people getting off work, like 5 o'clock, stuff like that. But if you're just going like me right now to the mall, it's 26 baht. Okay, so let's converge that. Okay, so 26 baht that's 80 cents in USD. So from my home to this mall, if I would have chose the Grab bike, I would have spent 26 baht, and back in my account, my bank account, my American bank account, I would have only spent 80 cents just to travel from my place all the way to the mall. Folks, so plus that with this little thing right here I was telling y'all about. What, that's 10 cents, 80? That's 90 cents. I would only have to spend 90 cents. That's less than $1 to get around out here in Thailand. As opposed to back where I'm from, that would have been probably like $50 already. You know what I'm saying? Uber Lyfts cost somewhere around $20, $30, $40, $50, man. It's insane. Just to take you down the street. How much you charge?
Where you go?
How much you charge to go to Jamteen Beach?
Jamteen Beach, 120 baht.
120 baht?
Yeah.
It's too steep for me, too steep. Too steep. Okay, well I go to a mall and come back. You still be here?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I like your glasses.
See you later, lucky.
All right,
Okay,
peace.
hello.
So speaking of transportation, folks, that guy right there, now he probably worked for Grab. He probably drives the motorbike, obviously, because he wanted me to get on one, because he was gonna take me somewhere. You got guys like that all throughout the streets that's on the side of the road, just taking a break, you know, maybe having a bite to eat or something on a break, and they'll be off the clock, right? And if they see tourists like me or foreigners like me walking, they know I'm a foreigner. I look like, I'm not Thai, obviously. They will ask you, do you want to ride? And they just ask you because they're very nice out here. People are just so freaking friendly out here. Man, they'll ask if you want me to wash your clothes, man, if you see dirt on your clothes. Everybody's just trying to make a little quick dollar out here for the low. Now that guy right there, now I told you what the price was for the Grab bikes, right? $26 to $50, right? I wanted him to take me to Jamteen Beach, which is not that far away. It's not that far away. It's no more than 15 miles away, I would say. Probably not even that. He wanted to charge me 120 baht. Now, let's do the math. How much is 120 baht in USD? So 120 baht will equal to $3.68. So he wanted to charge me $3.68 in USD to take me to Jamteen Beach, which is basically right down the dang street. Now, the reason why he charged me 120 baht as opposed to the app, which he probably works for, was because if he would have been signed in on the app gonna take their money from him too. See what I'm saying? So Grab get their cut out of all their employees, just like any other app does. So he's just probably a guy that wants to make his whole income. He just wants to make what he really deserves to get paid versus working for the app, which I understand. I understand why some of the Grab guys do that, the girls and guys. And it's girls that be driving those motorbikes too, by the way, y'all. So if you get picked up by a woman out here in Thailand, she can drive just as good as the guys. Believe it or not, I don't roll with like 3 girls already and they drive good, okay? But I would only suggest y'all to get guys like him that's on the side of the roads that's trying to get you to go somewhere. I would only suggest him is like when y'all in an emergency situation. You know, when y'all like in an emergency situation or it's raining outside and you just, thank you, Sadika. I said Sadika, I think I said the wrong term. I think I was supposed to say like, I don't know, cop. Hey man, how you doing? You loving Thailand? But yeah, like I said, the only time you would probably want to get one of those guys to take you to somewhere is when you're in a rush. It's rush hour traffic. You might got an emergency. Your stomach probably hurt. You trying to get home. You know, that's when you can find a guy on the side of the road. They usually setting around a lot of motorbikes, and they got on those little vests, and they just like huddled up together. They usually be huddled up together like 5 in a little group on a street corner, and they will take you to wherever you need to go for probably 120 baht, if not a lot less than that. Okay. But again, folks, for the most part, as you can see, it's no shame in nobody's game around here. You got foreigners from Italy, Russia, Portugal, Spain, United Kingdom, America. It's no shame in our game. We love walking around here because there's no, what you're gonna be in a rush for? It's Thailand. You're not even working hard. It's so cheap out here and so affordable and so cost friendly, you know? So a lot of people walk because it's cardio. You're getting a lot of exercise. You get to see different things and stuff and learn new places to go. So it's like walking is good. If you can walk to wherever you want to go to on the map, walk there. If it's like a few blocks over, even if the cost of traveling to the location where you want to go is cheap, like 80 cents baht, well, 80 cents USD, about like $26 baht or something like that, like the Grab, still walk, because you ain't spending no money and you ain't in a rush for nobody. So now this is another form of transportation right here. These buses, these are tour buses. I don't know exactly how much those cost. I have to look it up, but you probably can look it up. All the tour buses take you from popular location to the next popular location out here in Thailand. And again, they usually setting in front of malls, or you know, they're setting out in front of some parking lot or something like that. And it probably costs like, I would predict that thing, after I look it up, I would predict that it costs only about 40 baht. I give it 40 baht. I didn't check yet, but I give it 40 baht. But there's another one right there, see? So as you can see, it's like right out here outside this Terminal 21 mall. That's where I'm about to go to record this video at. But they just sit out there, they come in a rotation, they sit out there and they come right here and wait for people to come out the mall. And I'm pretty sure they got a map in there of all the different places and locations they drop people off at. And I'm predicting that you pay, or assuming that you pay probably 40 baht just to get on that bus right there. So again, folks, and it's just like the States, man. It's just like anywhere. This is a taxi right here. Hey, how much would you charge me to take me to Jamteen Beach?
Yeah, number one. Number one.
The other one?
Yeah.
Okay, you off duty?
Yeah, number one.
Okay, number one. Okay. So he basically saying he off duty right now in so many words, but they got taxis out here too, folks, like real life taxis. I haven't drove in those yet. Let me see if I can ask this guy how much it'll cost me to go to Jamteen. You work? Hey, you working? Okay, he's saying number one, so they telling me I gotta go to number one. Let me ask him. So I don't know the price of taxis, but let me ask him to get a good understanding of how much it costs. How much does it cost to take me to Jamteen Beach? How much would it cost me? Baht. Jamteen Beach? I think you gotta look up a translator. Let me see if I can translate it for him. Jamteen? Oh, I got you. One second, folks. Let me try to put in this translation. Jamteen Beach. I wish I could speak Thai, y'all, but it's coming together slowly. Well, no, it's not giving me the right thing. You know the beach? How much baht? Yeah. 400 baht? Okay, I'll be back. I gotta go to a mall. You be here? Okay. So As you can see, they hustling. Again, folks, when you're a foreigner, you come out here with me, I got on a Louis Vuitton bag and I got on a nice sterling silver watch with some Prada glasses on. I'm not helping myself out at all, period. So he sat there and thought about it, and he's trying to get some money. He probably got to get some lunch today or whatever. But he charging me 400 baht to take me to the beach. That's insane. Now, this is when you gotta have common sense, folks. Don't let nobody hustle you now. I don't care how much baht you got in your pocket. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you're wealthy and you coming out here with a lot of money. Don't let nobody hustle you just because you got the money. That is insane. That's why I'm making this video, so y'all have a good understanding of what not to do and what to do when it comes down to traveling out here in Thailand. Don't pay 400 bahts for no taxi, 400 bahts for no taxi. Let me do the math on how much that costs before I get up off of here. Just so y'all can see how much you would have spent if you took that taxi. So let's go do it. 400, that would have been $12.28. Now that's one of the highest fares that you're gonna have to spend out here in Thailand. I've never, as long as I've been here, I've not seen nobody charging 400 baht to take them to a location. That is insane. I don't know what he was on, but don't get hustled out here in Thailand. But for the most part, y'all, everything is affordable. Everything is cost friendly. You will not go broke if you keep your head on the swivel and you watch out for guys like that, okay? It's transportation all around you. You can get around anywhere you want to go at any time throughout the day, even late at nights, early in the mornings if you want to go get you some coffee. It's no problem getting around Thailand. You don't need to own a bike, not unless you want to get one. Now again, if you want to get your own license out here or a motorbike license, you have to do it just like any other place. You got to go sign up at the motor vehicle place or whatever. But you cannot just get on a bike, even though they will sell you one out here to ride around. Okay, I suggest you don't get on the bike not unless you got a motor's driver's license, because the cops out here, they can notice a foreigner just off GP. Okay. They can spot a foreigner out real easy. Like if I got on the motorbike, they will pull my black self over. If you know what I mean. You know, but nah, it's not to do with race or anything. It's anybody that look like they not Thai, they will pull you over just to check and see if you got a driver's license. Okay? I'm not saying you can't do it. I've seen people take their risk and get around and commute on the motorbike and not get caught. But I'm just saying, if you want to be on the safe side, if you don't want to go to Thai jail, do not get on those bikes, not unless you're doing a Grab Saver. Okay, on the Grab app, okay? So run this video back over, save this video so when y'all come to Thailand, you'll know how to get around. At the end of the day, walking is the most healthiest way to get around. If you can walk. It's very healthy for you, okay? Everybody out here walks. I'm about to walk around this mall. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment below, let me know what you think. It's your big brother Trent, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.